What's going on, YouTube? So I've got a couple of big things, as you'll see from the description, the title of the video. I've gotten a hold of Brian recently. It's really cool. He and I finally finished out a deal that we've been working on for probably, 8 months to a year. We finally figured out what we were going to do with the deal, and it was amazing. So I have something to show off to you guys that God knows how many other Kingdom Hearts collectors are actually able to say that they've done. There's no way I'm the only one on this planet that has all these, but it's amazing. Otherwise, I'm going to start with the big announcement, which, like I said, you'll see in the title. Brian and I have talked about how we want to do the tournament. We don't know exactly when. He and I are still working on the details of when, but we do know that he and I want to host the tournament. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be basically a Skype group call where everyone will be in. We'll all be able to watch the two people that'll be there. And then I will have a bracket built out through I actually have a tournament software on my computer, and we'll be able to just hash it out through there. And then he and I have decided that we're probably going to do hopefully we're going to do this once every couple of weeks. Once he and I decide when we're actually going to put the tournament together from there. And what will end up happening is it'll only be a first place prize. What it'll be, and this is only because Brian and I both have had constant questions and offers to get these from us. He and I will be giving the first place a copy of the official translations for all of the Japanese unreleased cards that never made it to America. So cards that I've shown off in my videos, cards he's shown off, we will give the official translations that he and I personally have to the first place prize winner. So that's how we're going to give these out. I told you guys constantly that there was something special we wanted to do with the prize, with the translations, that we didn't just want to hand them to everybody. So what we want to do is we want to give them to the first place prize winner. Now, there are going to be rules for it, especially with a couple of things that I've come across in playing people online. The biggest one is play fair, which leads into the second rule, which is just keep your deck where it's visible on the camera. I played against a guy recently that he had control of the game for the first about 3 turns, and I finally drew into what I needed. And then I continued to dominate the entire game for the next several turns. And then out of nowhere, his deck disappears for about 30 to 45 seconds off the screen. Watched him pick it up, go. And then about 30 to 45 seconds later, after he had done that, he draws for his turn and then slaps down an entire table of friend cards. So it's fairly obvious what had happened. Do not do this in the tournament. If either myself or Brian see this happen, we will automatically give your opponent the win. I don't care if you were picking it up to shuffle. Actually, I do care if you were picking it up to shuffle. Shuffle on screen. Rule 3, shuffle on screen. That way there's no chances of being called a cheater or anything like that. It's the reason why myself and Kyle and stuff like that, we shuffle on camera when we're doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Kingdom Hearts videos. You don't want to be called out for it. And we don't want to give somebody a game loss for no reason. So, and we want this tournament to be fair and well run. And there's no sanctioned or anything like that. But we're putting the rules in place so everyone has a fair and fun time with the tournament. So that way, at the end of the day, whoever gets first, if you win, you've won fair. And then you get, translations are not easy to find. I didn't even have them until Brian gave me the copy of the translations. So, that's how we're going to do things is, rule 1, play fair. Rule 2, your deck stays on screen unless shuffling. Rule 3, when shuffling, your deck stays on screen. So the deck will never leave the screen. Rule 4, your entire play area has to be visible. Completely. That's how it has to be. Your entire play area has to be visible. If that means you have to move your camera back, if you have to move your webcam back to where you can see everything, if you have to like turn a light off to control your glare, everything has to be visible, and you will say what you've played. So like, playing Kiraga to target this, or to heal 3. During my action phase, I'm gonna play Thundaga to damage this Heartless over here. So that's how that's gonna work, and that's how it's going to be played out. We're gonna call our plays, we're gonna make sure that we're playing fair, and at the end of the day, whoever gets that first place is gonna get an official full-on translation copy of the Japanese cards sent to them via email of exactly what Brian and I have. Now, again, we don't know how or like what the date's gonna be. I've actually just started texting him again today. Also, Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, Kingdom Hearts fans, everybody out there. Just Happy Mother's Day. My wife and I have got a little girl that she's munching on a Cheeto right now. Hi. She's munching on a Cheeto right now. She's 11 months old now. It's freaking weird. So, that's how we're going to do the tournament, rule-based. I hope you guys are cool with that. If not, you won't be a part of the tournament. I mean, Brian and I are setting this up because we're not charging people to be a part of the tournament. We're not doing any of that kind of crap. We just want to have fun and show the player base still exists and that we want to have fun with each other, and just get out there. So, the part that I was talking about that I don't know how many other people have is Brian did a video a while back showing off the GSR collection, how he had all 3 of Japanese. Well, Brian and I finally finished hashing out the trade, and I picked back up the GSR Mickey from him. Hard to see that Maleficent there. See if I can... There we go. So these are the 3 GSRs that came out in Japan. They were the rarity one step above SR in Japan. So the only one that would have actually been playable would have been King, followed by Maleficent, and Final Form Sora was Terabad. If you could actually pull him off, good on ya. But he's just a weird summoning condition. And then the final part to this is my Awakening Sora. Now, it's not one of the Japanese cards, but the fact of the matter is how hard these cards are to come by. Brian and I call these the Holy Grail pieces, because they're literally the hardest cards in the entire Kingdom Hearts card game, English and Japanese, to find. Like, you can't find them anywhere. And to try to put a value on them is almost ridiculous, because neither of us could technically do it. Like, a Maleficent just went up on eBay and didn't sell, and it was put up for about $115. That's low, to be honest, for me, that's lowballing, like, how much the Maleficent could actually be worth. Now, I could be wrong, but it's the fact of the matter how, like, these were only out for about 3 months before they canceled even the Japanese version of the card game. So they're super short print, like, hard to find, and then the Awakening Sora is the exact same way. It's just impossible to find. Like, you cannot find them. So it's really cool that I finally ended up picking up these. I'm thinking about getting them sent in to PSA to be graded. I don't know if I want to or not, because it's like $20 a piece plus shipping. So I'm looking at almost $100, if not more so, to ship them to them. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. If you guys think I should ship them to them and get them graded and see what they say. The Mickey is not the best condition on the planet, but again, with how old they are now and how hard they are to find, the backing is not great. Otherwise, the front of it looks perfect. The back of it, it's not torn up, but it just looks a little damaged. No dents or anything, just kind of meh. But like, Final Form and Maleficent look perfect. The Awakening looks semi-perfect. I mean, probably would get an 8 or an 8.5, maybe a 9 if I'm lucky. But like, let me know what you guys think if I should send these into PSA to get graded, because I've never seen these graded. I've seen for the first time ever, I saw graded Kingdom Hearts cards on eBay. and they were only up for a bid, and I kind of wanted to order them. But let me know what you guys think if I should send these into PSA. Because I think it'd be cool to have like these rare of cards be graded by PSA. So other than that, that's all this video was to be done. I just kind of rambled on there for a second. So let me know what you guys think. Should I get these graded? And two, I kind of want to see the comments. I want my comments section to be flooded by everybody that wants to participate in the tournament. Like, I want you guys to flood my comments saying like, hey, I want to be part of the tournament. Because that'll show me like, hey, yeah, this is actual participation. Like, you guys really want me to want me and Brian to get this set up. So let me know what you guys think, and have a great day. Have a great Mother's Day of all the mothers out there. Peace, guys.